at JobJams, we love construction trucks. So in this video, we're counting down our 10 favorite construction trucks at the job site. It's our construction trucks
JobJams Countdown. Number 10.
Mini excavators. They're just like regular excavators, but smaller. They have a boom, an arm, and a bucket. And some even have a small blade on the back so you can push dirt and gravel around. Mini excavators can work on small jobs that the big excavators can't. Sometimes people use them to dig trenches and small holes, to dig pools, basements, and foundations, even landscaping in people's yards. Some have wheels and some have tracks, and you don't have to be a construction worker to use one.
Number 9.
Cranes. If you need to lift something high into the air, you need a crane. Cranes are used at construction sites to lift heavy objects, like metal and machinery. Check out these cranes building a tall building. The cranes have to be heavy so they don't tip over when they're lifting heavy loads. Some cranes can lift objects nearly 300 feet into the air. That's pretty high. You might also see cranes working on oil rigs, mines, and bridges.
Number 8.
Dump trucks. No construction site would be complete without a dump truck. They move heavy dirt and rocks and other material in their dump bed. Dump trucks work with other trucks to get the job done. They often work with excavators to move dirt and rocks around. Did you know there are several different kinds of dump trucks? Some of them dump from the back and some of them from the side. There are also articulated dump trucks. With articulated dump trucks, the cab is separate from the body of the truck so the truck can make tight turns and maneuver around tight corners. They're often used in construction, in mines, and with road building. They can carry heavy loads and handle all types of terrain. They can also dump their loads like a typical dump truck. They can be used on the road and off the road too. The off-road dump trucks will have big tires with deep treads so they don't get stuck in the dirt and mud. They work at a construction site and at mines, anywhere where there is rough terrain where most trucks might get stuck. Did you know that some dump trucks are so big that the workers will actually put them together at the job site? They're too big to drive on roads and too heavy to carry, so they drive the parts to the job site and they build it right there when they use it.
Number 7.
Bulldozers. They're used for pushing, moving, and spreading and digging out dirt. They use tracks so they don't get stuck in the dirt and mud. They have a strong metal plate that can work hard and move heavy loads. Did you know that the blade can actually tilt up and down? That's how the driver can angle the blade and push the dirt around in the right direction. Bulldozers also have a cab where the driver sits. It's an enclosed space that keeps the driver safe.
Number 6.
Road rollers. Have you ever seen a crack in a road or a sidewalk? Cracks can happen from time to time, but sometimes they happen because the ground under the road and sidewalk weren't compacted properly. They might not have used a road roller or compactor to pack the ground down. It's an important step in the road building process. The road roller or compactor will use heavy weight to push the dirt down so it's flat and packed down. The more tightly packed the ground is, the more weight and traffic it can handle before cracking. Did you know that they also pack down the ground before they pour the concrete for a foundation of a home or a building? There are so many different kinds of road rollers and compactors out there, and so many different jobs they can do.
Number 5.
Backhoes. They're part tractor, part excavator, part loader. The loader shovel can be used to dig small holes, move dirt and material around, and clear land. The bucket side can be used like an excavator arm. It can dig out deeper holes and it can extend further than the loader bucket. The backhoe is one of the most popular construction trucks because it can do so many things. It can do jobs that a loader can do and jobs that an excavator can do.
Number 4.
Skid steers. They're small but get the job done. Skid steers are one of the most versatile trucks at the job site. They're small so they can get into tight corners and small spaces. Some use wheels and some use tracks. Most come with a bucket they can use to scoop dirt and gravel and load it into trucks and containers. But skid steers can do so much more than that. They can doze dirt around, grade the land, lift things up, and even move snow around. Some small skid steers can lift a few hundred pounds, and the big ones can lift more than 2 tons. They're really hard-working machines.
Number 3.
Concrete mixers. Some people call them cement mixers or mixing trucks. They're often used to mix cement, sand, and gravel and water to make concrete. So many things are made of concrete, from sidewalks to buildings. Construction crews have been mixing concrete for more than 100 years. Have you ever wondered why the drum on a concrete truck spins? The spinning motion is what mixes the ingredients together, and it keeps the concrete from getting hard and ruining the truck. Once the concrete is mixed, the workers have about 90 minutes before it hardens. That's why they have to work fast when they pour the concrete and smooth it out. Sometimes when workers are building buildings, parking lots, or foundations, they might use a concrete boom pump to get the concrete where it needs to go. The boom can reach high into the air or deep into the ground to move the concrete into position. Concrete is everywhere, on roads and sidewalks and in buildings. Concrete is strong and durable and can even save money on electricity. That's because the concrete can help a building stay cool, so you don't have to use so much electricity on air conditioning to cool it.
Number 2.
Pavers. They're essential when it comes to building roads. They're big machines that look really complicated, but they do one simple thing. They pave roads. They pour out hot asphalt and smooth it out so the road is nice and smooth. The hopper will let just the right amount of asphalt out so the workers can make a consistent road that is smooth and doesn't have any bumps or waves in it. The better they make the road, the easier it will be to drive on it. Some of them can attach to tractors and dump trucks, and others can move all by themselves. They come in all shapes and sizes. Some can only lay a few feet of asphalt at a time, and others can lay down an entire road in one single pass. Some can be driven by one worker, and some of them take an entire crew. Some pavers use tracks, and some of them use wheels. So the next time you're driving on a road or in a parking lot, just know that a paver was likely used to build it.
Number 1.
Excavators. Do you like excavator trucks? They're one of the most important trucks at the job site. Did you know that some excavators use tracks to get around and others use wheels? Wheeled excavators can move around a lot faster, but they don't have as much traction, so they might get stuck in the dirt and mud. That's why most wheeled excavators are used on concrete and asphalt. Excavators with tracks are slower, but they don't get stuck as often. You might see a tracked excavator in the dirt on a construction site or at a mining operation. Sometimes called diggers, they're one of the most popular dirt-moving machine around. Some feature a rotating cab so the worker can turn all the way around and dig holes on all sides. Every excavator has a boom, an arm, and a bucket. They all work together to dig heavy loads and load them into dump trucks and containers. You might find an excavator at the construction site, on a road project, in the forest, or digging a pool in someone's backyard. Some excavators are huge machines used in construction and mining, and other excavators are smaller, used to dig out basements for people's houses and swimming pools in their backyards. But did you know that excavators can do more than dig holes? Some workers use excavators to tear down buildings. They slam their bucket into the building to knock it down. Some excavators can also use special attachments, like impact hammers, to break up rocks and concrete. They really are amazing machines. So that's our list of our top 10 favorite construction trucks here at Job Jams. If you like trucks and other cool jobs, you should check out our full episodes on our channel. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. You can also stream our music anytime on your favorite music streaming service.